Larg. It's almost been 20 minutes. Sorry. But we're here now. We're here. 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 Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wow, I think that's the first time I've ever said it in order. Hi, Sparrow. Hi. Hi. Hope you're doing all right. I'm sorry you had to cancel stream. Thank you for the 44 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so tired. Ooh. I spilled jelly or jam or whatever the fuck on my jeans, so I had to put that in the wash, so that took a little bit of extra time. But thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. Where is my phone? It's over there. Oh my god. Welcome in, Sparrow. Hi. One moment. Okay. Get chat set up on my phone and then we will get started. This is gonna be a short stream. It's gonna be short. I'm going out later today with some friends, and that means that I am not going to stream later. Originally I was gonna do a nighttime stream, but I was like, you know what, this is Love Curse. I do not need to like have a late night stream for this game. To be super honest with y'all, I'm kind of, I guess I can't believe I'm saying this, I'm not really enjoying it as much as I thought I would. But I do want to finish it at least just to see it through and stuff. But I'm not really enjoying it. I don't like how quick everything goes by. It's definitely not to my tastes, if I'm being honest. Which is kind of crazy to say, perhaps. Let me know if audio's alright, by the way. Where the fuck did we leave off? Was it this one? I think so. I think we're in February now. God, this is kind of nuts. Oh, man. Okay, we're going outside. We're gonna go hang out with Eleanor. That's who we're aiming for. Yay. Oh my god, hello, Phoenix. Delphi, whither dost thou go? I'm buying some stuff. Let's watch the Spring Festival Gala tonight. Take heed not to catch a cold. Yes, I know. Oh, Phoenix. After doing some shopping at the nearby supermarket, I head home alone with a heavy bag. Not even 2 steps later, I spot a familiar figure in the distance. Eleanor? Eleanor hesitates to go forward, her eyes completely focused on something in front of her. Her expression is hollow, and she completely ignores my greeting. What the fuck kind of expression is that? Oh no. What's she looking at? I follow her gaze, but I don't see anything. The cold breeze runs right past me. The atmosphere feels almost eerie. Eleanor, are you okay? Do you need help? Hey. She seems to snap out of her daze and lets out a sigh of relief when she sees me. The gloominess vanishes and a smile lingers on her lips, the snow melting away. It's not a forced smile to put me at ease, but one of quiet relief, like someone who's just made it through a hurricane. What were you... Her ass was not thinking about a math problem with that expression. What the fuck? A lousy excuse. No homework problem would ever result in such an unsettling, dreary mood. Eleanor's terror just now seemed real. I don't know what she went through, but I hope she can have a wonderful new year. Are you sure? As long as you're okay. But what? Oh, yes. Eleanor is drowning, and I am the driftwood she's desperately trying to grab a hold of. I simply cannot refuse. Okay, I can take you home if you'd like. No problem. Hey, did you buy those fireworks yet? I can give you some. I can give you some if you haven't. I rummage through my bag and pull out the sparkles I just bought. Ooh. Eleanor's suggestion touches my heart. Just imagining setting off fireworks with her makes me excited. Oh my god, no one fucking said anything about the audio. Fuck! Okay, whatever. It's not muted anymore. It's not muted anymore. It's not muted anymore. Whatever. Okay, but aren't you in a hurry to head home?
既然碰到了你，也就没有什么要着急的了。我买了一种铁树银花，应该会很好看，要不要试试？
Yes! The community is full of people setting off fireworks. The kids are all sniffling from the cold, yet they still refuse to go home. They clutch their parents' clothes, staring at the bright lights and the sky. The sky is set ablaze, filled with all different colors. After we put the fireworks down, Eleanor quickly lights the fuse. The fireworks she bought bursts into a huge ball of flame. Eleanor pulls out a sparkler and lights it as well. Oh, so cute. The fragrant ash covers the ground. The sky is lit up with all different colors. Clusters of fireworks burst into different lights, creating specks of stars behind her. Eleanor holds a glowing sparkler in her hand, walking in my direction. The warm light softens her cold features. Her smile even seems brighter. Countless fireworks soar into the sky, bursting and popping, their sounds piercing. For a moment, I lose my sense of hearing. That's not good. The once quiet night has become fiery and passionate because of the fireworks, their dazzling brilliance spreading across the land. I turned my head slightly, meeting her happy eyes. The fireworks felt so far and distant, only Eleanor exists in my world. When I return to reality, the deafening roar of the fireworks has already faded. There's only a sizzle from the sparkler and Eleanor's low voice.
新年快乐.
Cute. I take the sparkler from her hand, accidentally touching her cold fingers. Her eyes are illuminated by the light. We're gonna save here. Your hand's freezing. Have you been standing outside for a long time? Eleanor chuckles. She doesn't reply, instead abruptly moving closer and wrapping her hand around my fingers.
是啊，太冷了，要不要帮我分担一下？
Wow. Ugh, get off me! We share a moment of laughter. The sparkler in my hand fizzles out. Eleanor lights two more, handing one to me and keeping another for herself.
其实我很喜欢新年，一年里相同的日子太多了，只有新年这一天是不一样的，会有不同的感受。
Same days?
每一天都在不停地往前跑。
So true. Running forward with no end in sight. Just listening to her words makes my breath hitch, but Eleanor says this so naturally that, as if it's a daily part of her routine. I recall the schedule Eleanor carries around with her time divided into tiny little slots, each slot filled with a variety of tasks. Her commentary of her own life makes my heart drop. A sense of melancholy lingers within my soul. Comfort her. You've worked hard, Eleanor. I'll spend the entire night setting off fireworks with you if it helps you relax on New Year's.
不只是新年，其实每次和你待在一起，我都觉得从未有过的轻松。
Really? I'm honored.
你总是那么快乐，所以和你在一起时，我也觉得很快乐。
You're very sweet. I'm glad I make you happy.
没有过于，我真的很感谢你。
Okay, audio levels look good. Cool. I just want to make sure. I haven't checked it all until now. Her eyes are like ponds underneath the night sky, serene. My heart flutters. Wow, oh my god. Eleanor? Eleanor shoves all the unopened fireworks in my arms and then leaves. She waves without even turning around to look at me. Hey, Eleanor! Your fireworks!
明年见。
See you next year. After waving goodbye to Delphi, Eleanor heads home. The streets are peaceful. The lingering smoke from the fireworks hangs in the air, waiting for a gust of wind to sweep it along. Everything seems fine, no different than usual. Only she knows that during the celebratory night, there lurks a terrifying shadow in the darkness. She'd bumped into those things wandering around on the street way before bumping into Delphi. They're still following her closely, watching her. What? Their clamming eyes chill her to the bone, their resentment choking her throat. You can't escape.
还真是全年无休。也是，亡魂又怎么会觉得累呢？
Oh. These terrifying shadows have been hovering around in Eleanor's life for as long as she can remember. They've accompanied her for nearly 20 years now, probably the most loyal audience she's ever had. She's gotten used to them. She asked monks for guidance, seen psychologists. She's tried everything she was supposed to, yet nothing helped.
我身上究竟发生过什么？这么多年过去了，为什么你们依旧不肯离开？
After a cold laughter, a deathly quiet descends once more. All that remains is a resentful gaze, silently spreading through the air. She quickly flees the dark alleyway, taking a car home. Once she pushes the door open, she's greeted with cozy warmth that expels the cold chill in her body. Sis? Didn't you say you were buying fireworks? Why did it take you so long? I was about to start eating dinner without you.
抱歉，有些事耽误了。
And it kept you for that long? Wait, where are the fireworks?
刚刚在路上遇到了个朋友，烟花送给他了。你在厨房里帮李姨打下手吗？
Yeah.
我也来帮忙吧。
On second thought, maybe you should stay far away from pots and pans.
想什么呢？我今天可是打算好好发挥一下，洗菜切菜之类的。
Oh my god.
就包在我
Eleanor
身上。
can't cook. Eleanor joins the team preparing the New Year's Eve dinner. Sorry. To turn off the, fan. Lard. Oh my god, my throat was starting to feel fucked up. Maybe doing this in the morning wasn't a very good idea. The clatter of spatulas fills the kitchen. Various colorful, fragrant dishes begin appearing on the table. Unable to refuse Eleanor and Cassidy's kindness, Miss Lee, their housekeeper, accepts the red envelope. She happily returns home to celebrate with her own family. While they're eating dinner, Cassidy senses something off with Eleanor. She deliberately chooses a casual topic in conversation. Time quickly passes. Eleanor's phone suddenly starts ringing. She picks it up from the table and accepts the video call. What the fuck?
妈妈，爸爸，晚上好，新年快乐！你们吃过年夜饭了吗？
Oh, it's their parents, okay. On the other side of the screen are their adoptive parents. They're busy with work, so they rarely make it home to celebrate the new year. It's the same this time. They can only video call. The two of them are already used to this. Ever since their adoptive parents were assigned to work at North Capital City 3 or 4 years ago, they've rarely been home.
需要我让小刘来听电话吗？哦，下午已经跟他聊过了是吧？
Orc.
好，你们也多保重。
Oh my god, the fucking Samsung hiccup noise. Bitch, I can't. Oh no. Oh, of course it's Samsung. After hanging up, she puts away her bowl and chopsticks before sitting down on the couch. The TV is currently showing the pre-program for the Spring Festival Gala. Cassidy leans against the couch, playing a game. Time passes so quickly. It's been a long time since we were adopted, hasn't it?
是啊，
Her childhood isn't something worth remembering. The staff working at the orphanage tried to treat every child equally, but the abandoned kids would always wonder, how can there be stability and happiness? What's more, things that ordinary people dismissed as nonsense constantly plagued her. Back then, the suffering, tormented children will often ask themselves, why did it turn out like this? Interesting. She luckily didn't have to live there for too long. A few years later, she and Cassidy met their current adoptive parents. She was grateful to them for adopting her, so she started putting in more effort, too scared to relax. Where's my chapstick? I don't know where my chapstick is. Oh, I see it. It's on my vanity. I'm too lazy to get up. Where was I? She hoped they would feel like adopting her and her sister was the correct choice. Gong. Eleanor snaps back to reality. She calms down, giving her sister a small smile. You didn't respond when I called your name. What's on your mind?
没什么，只是在想，四流怎么已经长到这么大了？
She always knows what to say, huh? She exaggerates her gestures. Cassidy can't help but laugh. However, the girl's face is immediately covered with questions again. Don't hide things from me. Something happened between you and Delphi, didn't it? Oh. You gave her those fireworks, right?
你为什么会这么想？
Well, I guess technically speaking, you have a lot of friends, but I've always felt a sense of distance between you and them. I don't think you're all that close. But you and Delphi are so close. It's fascinating. That's why I find it strange. She doesn't expect her sister, who historically hasn't been the sharpest tool in the shed, to ever be so attentive. She helplessly purses her lips.
也许你会觉得奇怪，但第一次见到他，我对他就有种已经认识了很久的感觉。
So cute.
他是一个特别的人，让我难以忘怀。
Is that why you keep approaching her?
我也不明白为什么，下意识的就很想靠近他。
Cassidy's suspicious gaze makes Eleanor unable to resist the urge to pat her on the shoulder.
少八卦，倒是你和你的秀珠妹妹相处的如何了？
Oh, Cassidy and Megan. Ooh. Oh, I'm blushing. Cassidy's expression immediately changes into one that screams, "Please don't talk about this anymore." She turns her attention to the TV. The pre-program show is about to end. The hosts are making the transition. Eleanor directs her gaze outside. The sound of fireworks re-emerges from beyond the window. Firecrackers rustle, exploding in the air. The colorful rain pours down like confetti. And Eleanor hopes that next year, she and Delphi can enjoy the fireworks again under the night sky. Smiles very large, grins. If she can. When she was watching Delphi during them, she felt all the tension in her body being shoved aside by an invisible barrier. Even the looming whispers of those relentless spirits became distant and blurry. This sense of ease is a luxury for her. She takes a deep breath, slowly closing her eyes, just like when she'd faced those resentful spirits. This time, what she sees is no longer an endless darkness, nor is it a frightening abyss. It's Delphi, watching her with gentle eyes.
好熟悉。
She must have seen her before. She must have seen her somewhere.
又是这种脱离控制的感觉。
She pulls out her phone, but she doesn't input her password. She's usually swift and decisive, yet right now, she's the complete opposite. Oh my fucking god, the sound. The screen lights up before fading again, fades away before lighting up again. Her fingers hover above the keyboard, but she doesn't press down. All she can see on the dark screen is her reflection. The countdown starts on the TV. There's 1 minute until 8. She finally unlocks her phone, typing out a message to Delphi. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Eleanor presses send. 3, 2, 1. The Spring Festival Gala has begun. Ooh, what did she say? I'm gonna watch the New Year's Gala once I get home. I'm watching it. So late. Wait, I don't know. I don't know which one to pick actually. Save. So late. Why are you just going home? Did you have dinner yet? Ah, the nanny cooked. Cass and I helped. Cass said your parents don't come home for New Year. My parents too. Are you sad not having them there? I'm used to it, it's fine. Oh, I'm not used to it yet. Why don't you come over and hang out with me and Cass? It's fine. I'm terrified you'll force me to watch online lectures with you. No way. I hope your studies and job go smoothly next year. Thanks for the thought. That's fine. Where's our affection at? 42. We're almost there. Yay. Yay. Yay, Eleanor. Yay, Eleanor. Yay, Eleanor. I love Eleanor. She's so pretty. All we can do is end the month. It is now March.
祝贺你们成为环宇的正式员工。想必大家已经收到预 offer 的通知邮件了。
Yay, we
明天去
did
人事部换
it.
一个工牌吧。
We did it. We did it. Hanyu typically only promotes recent graduates to official roles, but my mentor told me that they sometimes offer full-time positions to interns who go above and beyond. I already have a full-time job lined up after graduation. I've technically entered the workforce early. Thanks, Executive Chi. I'll continue working hard to contribute more to the company. Don't become a wage slave.
再接再厉，我看好你们。
Her gaze lingers on me as she says the sentence. Hey. It reminds me of my interview, except her eyes are more gentle this time. When I return to the office, Megan bumps her shoulder against mine. I can't believe we're now official employees. This is a cause for celebration. Why don't we meet up somewhere tomorrow and have fun? Sure, I'm in the mood for hot pot. I know a new hot pot restaurant. It's really good. Okay, let's go there. Hot pot sounds so fucking good right now, chat. I want hot pot. I miss having hot pot. I've only had it once, but it was so good. I should have the picture somewhere on my phone. It was like a Szechuan like seafood hot pot or something, or like Szechuan like shrimp hot pot with like glass noodles or some shit like that. It was so good. It was so hot though. I had a quail egg and it exploded in my mouth. And I would not be surprised if it scarred a part of my mouth. I have multiple scars on my tongue from like burning them from on like drinks and even like pizza. I'm not gonna say how many there are because you guys don't need to know, but I do have a very obvious one on the very front tip of my tongue. It's kind of big, which is crazy to think about. It's rough. It feels a little rough, but yeah, it's kind of funny that none of these have like properly healed. Megan's recommendation. Megan's recommendation does not disappoint. We have a tasty, filling meal together. We've completed the 4th chapter! Yay! How many chapters are there actually, now that I think about it? Hold on, I want to see. Where's OBS? Not OBS, sorry. Hold on. Achievements. Oh, they're all hidden. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, I want to take a look at something. I'm trying to see if I can find the achievements. Oh shit, wait. Huh. Let's keep going. I see. Let's go outside. Wait. I want to see what this is. What's going on at school? What's the situation? Classes are finally over. I pack up my belongings, get ready to leave. As I'm about to head out the classroom, I hear Megan's voice from the hallway. Cassidy, my beloved Cassidy, please come with me. I'm going home. That karaoke place is finally doing a discount event. Let's go. I take a step into the hallway, meeting Cassidy's eyes. I'm her last hope. Her eyes practically scream at me, save me. At the same time, Megan also notices me. She looks at me with unbridled fervor. Megan looks so earnest. I don't have the heart to brush her off. I grin, teasing them. Where are you two going? Megan pulls out a voucher from her pocket, giddily waving it in the air. See this? It's a voucher for that karaoke place. Rumors say that you can order unlimited drinks and they can party for 5 in the afternoon till the next morning. I think for a minute. I don't really have anything to do after I go home, nor do I need to head to work tomorrow. I nod. Let's go together. Oh, this looks kind of scary. Over there, that's our room. Slow down. Megan, filled with infinite energy, hurriedly drags Cassidy down the hallway. I jog behind them, trying to keep up. Wow, I don't think I'm interested. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna go see Eleanor again. Oh my god, they're both in the shopping district. Oh god. Oh my gosh, that girl's so handsome. I saw her. Wow, my heart is pounding. Why don't we get to know her? It'd be great if we could get her number. Yeah. Oh my god. The two girls standing next to me are fervently chatting, and the subject of their conversation stands merely a few feet away. She's surrounded by a group of starstruck individuals. I can hear them flirting with her. This event was organized by Megan in conjunction with another school. However, something came up for her last minute, so she begged me to stand in for her. Everyone here is a stranger. There's no one I can talk to, and I'm not used to the environments with so many new faces. Networking does not bring joy. I'm stuck in a loud crowd. All I feel is an uncomfortable disconnect between me and the rest of the world. Oh my god, that was me in my university orientation! Hashtag same. I'm trying to find the perfect time to slip away when I hear someone calling my name from a distance. Delphi. Delphi! I follow the voice. Eleanor's waving at me from the crowd. She doesn't move with the usual grace and elegance. Instead, she has to awkwardly push her way through, occasionally turning down invites to talk. Oh my god. But everyone seems to be congregating around her. They follow behind her as she moves. Eleanor can't even take 2 steps without someone inviting her to join them. In the blink of an eye, she trips over her steps again and gives me a defeated smile. I guess they were talking about Eleanor. I suddenly remember that students from the Ocean City School of Business were also invited to this social event. Eleanor is pretty and eloquent. She's obviously the center of attention wherever she goes. However, she doesn't seem to be the biggest fan of such situations. Even though she's smiling, her eyes are dead inside. Something in my pocket buzzes. A new message. Delphi, I need your help. There's like 3 options here. What do I want to do? I'm so jealous. Eleanor, you're so popular. Why this sad face? No! No, 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 no. How can I help? You'll know very soon. I can't stick around for very long. I have to get home soon. I reread Eleanor's message again and again. When I look up from my phone, she's finally broken free from the crowd and is walking in my direction. Eleanor carries herself with her usual effortless confidence. Step, step, step. Our eyes meet as she walks in my direction. My heart is pounding vigorously in my chest like a muffled drum. Her steps align perfectly with my heartbeat. She walks to the temple of my soul, taking step after step. We're performing a concert that only we can hear. She stops when she reaches my side.
好巧，在这里遇见你。
Yeah, what a coincidence. Eleanor's hand lightly rests on my shoulder. I'm clearly puzzled, but she continues acting naturally. She's very close, more close than what would typically be with another at such an event. Her hand gently pulls me into her chest.
最近还好吗，前女友？
Oh! She winks and whispers in my ear, quick as a flash.
配合一下。
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes. I instantly understand what she wants me to do. I've watched too many melodramatic TV shows these last few years. I immediately get into character. I've been miserable. I haven't seen you in ages. This is my first time seeing you after our breakup. I knew you might come here, so I tried my luck.
是我不好，我应该去找你的。明明我也想见你。
Gagged. No, I made mistakes as well. I'm so glad you're here. Do you think this means our fates are still intertwined? Do we still have a chance?
一定没有结束。
Eleanor and I's performance leaves the bystanders with their jaws dropped. You two are... She's my ex-girlfriend. Eleanor, I miss you. I haven't been able to eat anything these past few days. I get sucked into the scene, my lines growing more and more passionate. I'm now completely playing the role of the ex-girlfriend. I wanted to text you, but I was so scared that you'd blocked me. I opened our conversations again and again, only to close them. I heard you'd be here today, so I wished you to dress up, but when I left my apartment, I thought of you again and almost started crying. What if I never got to see you again? What if you didn't want to see me? I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you haven't pushed me away.
既然见到我了，
She's
就把你想对我说的话都说出来吧。
She smiles and leans in. I can feel her hot breath in my ear.
也方便我们旧情复燃。
Damn! She emphasizes rekindle our old relationship, as if she's implying something. Our performance has changed the surrounding atmosphere. Now it's a scene of a desperate ex trying to get back with her girlfriend. Eleanor having her arm around me also helps. It makes us seem like a real couple, a pair of lovers who are about to get back together. The crowd around us went from being shocked to gossiping. One of them is rooting for us and shouts, "Get back together!" Do we have to keep going? I ran out of things to say. My tear-jerking performance yields highly effective results. 1 rumor turns to 10, and 10 rumors turn to 100. After all this, no one wants Eleanor's number anymore. And as for me and Eleanor, our scandal results in us losing the right to make conversation with anyone. Instead, we're confined to our corner. We start chatting about random things. The event is only halfway through, but Eleanor and I use rekindling our old relationship as an excuse to leave early.
没想到你演技也这么好。
Also, is the other person you're referring to yourself?
你今天打扮得很漂亮，很适合装可怜，梨花带雨的。
Bites lip. The embarrassment finally hits me. I suddenly come to the realization of how humiliating it was for me to say all that in front of a crowd. I might bury myself in a hole and live there for the rest of my life. I'm surprised as well. Maybe it's because of all those stupid dramas I've watched. The words just naturally flowed out. Promise me you'll forget about this entire situation. Swear that you'll never tell another soul. That was just a joke, and I was just doing you a favor. Okay. Oh, that's not my line.
好，我一定不告诉别人。
So cute. She laughs heartily. I haven't heard her laugh so openly before. Her behavior doesn't seem strange or off, but rather familiar. Perhaps a long, long time ago, the two of us had shared a similar conversation, laughing our butts off. Why do I suddenly have this feeling?
其实有时候，我一看到你，就会觉得
Feel what?
啊，没什么，就是觉得和你好像
Ooh.
认识很久了。
My heart skips a beat. Are we operating on the same frequency?
今天真是谢谢你了，我只是来帮忙布置场地的，没想到会变成这样。
I won't keep this from you. I was dragged here to fill a head count as well.
看来真是上天的安排了。
Well, all according to fate. Fate put your life at risk in order for me to recognize my true passion, acting. We keep joking around the entire walk until we say goodbye to each other at the crossroads. Eleanor waves.
下次见，前女友。
Graphic design is my passion. Hi, Aang. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm playing a Yuri. It's not Yuri. It's not Yuri. It's a girl's love visual novel. I should specify. Yuri would imply that there's smut. This does not have smut. Hi, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day today. It's early today, but that's because I'm heading out with friends. Ah, and I can't open my water. I opened it. I'm not gonna drink it yet. Oh my god. Eleanor's shadow disappears in the distance. I'm now alone. Only then do I realize how warm the atmosphere was when she was with me. My emotions are still running high, and laughter filled my ears. I recall her smile before she turned to leave, and her voice when she whispered in my ear. Something stirs in my heart. See you next time. Bitch, say it out loud! Okay, whatever. Anyways, save. Eleanor. Nice job, you already got a promotion. It's all because my seniors at the company helped guide me. This is about her getting the job at Hanyu. Don't say that, it's mostly because of you. Are you going to keep working at Hanyu? Yeah, it's the best place for me right now. Then I'll wait for you to get another promotion and get rich. Treat me to dinner when that happens. Why don't you treat me instead? So greedy. Sure, will you give me a chance, Delphi? I'll think about it. I bought you a gift as congratulations. Why don't you come downstairs and grab it later? Yes! Oh, thanks! I guess I owe you a meal. Vlarg. Okay, cool. How is my affection? 50%. Beautiful. Perfect. Outstanding. Let me save again before we continue. And now it's April. It's April. It's April. It's April. Let's go outside. Let's go say hello to Eleanor once again. That's all we're doing here. There's still some time before class starts, but I'm already in my seat, scrolling absentmindedly through my phone. Why is Megan on the confessions page again? The second I open my chat window with her, I'm spammed with a couple of links, all posted on our school's confession page. Jesus Christ, confession pages. I remember when that was a thing when I was like in high school. That was the most bizarre thing ever. But it's fucking funny, but it's still bizarre at the same time. It's mostly just people searching for love, advertisements, or people searching for their lost items. Some anonymous contributors are so funny and witty they could host their own stand-up comedy show. People's Takeout kept getting stolen a few weeks ago. Many people complained via the confessions page and even offered a reward for catching this thief. Today, a new announcement was posted to the page, ending this thrilling saga. The takeout thief was a huge golden retriever. After looking through all the links Megan sent me, I refreshed the confessions page. What's this? A loading circle pops up on my screen before quickly vanishing. A familiar face appears. It's a picture that was sneakily taken. The star of this picture was of a tall student hugging her textbooks in her arms, heading towards the cafeteria. She has glasses and a ponytail. Who else could that be but Cassidy? The description of the post reads, "Does anyone know this girl? Bumped into her at the cafeteria during lunch. No joke, I swear she's my future girlfriend. Hands off, bitch!" I skimmed through the comments, they're all singing her praises. Cassidy's picture has won the hearts of many students. The comments were filled with people asking for her Instagram. I can tell she has a 4.0 GPA. I'm so attracted to smart people. Is that the Cassidy I know? I don't know how Cassidy will feel about this. After all, I rarely hear her talk about finding love. Huh? I glanced at the picture again. Something feels off. The person in the picture is wearing an electronic watch. From what I remember, Cassidy doesn't typically wear those, but someone else. One name pops out of my mind.
你吃过饭了吗？好快啊！
Oh no, Eleanor, get out! Eleanor, get out! Speak of the devil, Eleanor stands at the door, waving towards me. the watch in the picture is on her wrist. Yeah, I didn't finish the bread I bought this morning, so now it's my lunch. I look down, analyzing the picture again before looking up to confirm. It's definitely Eleanor. Strange, after confirming it's Eleanor, the person in the picture doesn't seem remotely similar to Cassidy.
怎么了？我脸上有什么东西吗？
No. I hurriedly look away, just realizing I've been staring at her.
真的吗？可信度不高啊，明明一直在打量我。
Meow. Eleanor raises her eyebrows. She doesn't believe a single word I just said.
你不会是在预谋着什么坏主意吧？
She smirks, whispering in my ear. My cheeks suddenly turn bright red. Ever since that day of the gathering, I can't help but blush whenever Eleanor leans in. No, I swear. Thanks to her, Cassidy is no longer a background character, but is now a rising star on campus. And the mastermind behind all of this is accusing me of having bad intentions. I hold my phone up, showing her the page. Even I thought this was Cassidy. You two really are twins.
所以，你刚刚在辨认照片上的人到底是谁？
How could I not recognize you? I'm a chud, I didn't fucking save. Fuck. Okay, come on, let's go. Look, come on. Oh. Hold on, we're gonna just do this. Just click through everything. I'm sorry to cut you off, Eleanor. I'm sorry.
所以，
This might not matter at all. Oh, it did. I wasn't sure at first, but ended up getting the correct answer.
哦，
That's weird.
怎么认出来的？
I grab her hand and shake it. The watch reflects the light from the ceiling above. Keep a low profile, Eleanor. Don't cause trouble for Cassidy.
没关系，只要你认出是我就好。
Wow. Oh, it's 11:11. You almost mastered becoming Cassidy, but there's a minor flaw.
严同学有什么高见？
Cassidy would never bring her textbooks to the cafeteria. Her expression subtly changes, as though she's forcing herself to maintain a smile. She actually rarely even goes to the cafeteria. When she's not at class, she's at home. No way she makes it onto the confessions page.
分析的很有道理。
Eleanor, you were probably frequently featured on your school's confession page, right?
没留意过。你很喜欢看表白墙吗？还是说，你在意我被人投到表白墙这件事？
You know, sometimes I feel like I'm listening to Arrow CDs again. I should look for Arrow CDs again. You know, I used to do that. You know, except I want to look for Girls Love. I want to look for Yuri. Much to think about. She leans in. Leans. She leans in so closely that every word she speaks reverberates in my ears. I have no choice but to listen carefully. It puts both of my earbuds on. I've been around Eleanor long enough to know that she turns heads wherever she goes. The note from someone sitting next to us in the library, the people at the networking event we attended, the admiring glances as she walked down the street. She's at the center of the stage while everyone else is throwing themselves at her feet, desperate for her acknowledgement. And yet, I'm the recipient of her generosity and her thoughtfulness when we're together. I think of New Year's and how amidst all the noise and clamor, I was the only one in her eyes. I never realized this, but now I find myself noticing that I cherish every second I spend with Eleanor. I already felt deeply. Ooh, ah! Ooh. It's more than just caring. Wait, what is this? Wait, why is it 5%? What? Oh my god. A multitude of thoughts rush into my head. Care is not sufficient to describe all the feelings I have towards Eleanor. Perhaps it's more than just caring.
你不需要紧张，我不是在逼问你。
But it seemed like you were. She rests her cheek on her hand and grins.
要不然，你来应聘我们学校表白墙的运营。如果有人发了我的照片，你就把稿子吞了。
What benefit would I get out of that?
这样的话，应该就不会再发生让你在意的这种事了。
Hey, I don't care that much. My voice grows softer and softer. Deep down, I know I'm lying to myself.
那我就一直等到你在意到这种程度为止。
Gah. Just realized something. I'm gonna scooch this up a little more. There we go. Her voice is enchanting, like a fluffy dandelion stroking my heart.
严同学，你的脸好红。
You can't just ask that after what you've done, Eleanor. What the fuck? I scrambled to grab my textbook and frantically flipped the pages. Back to studying. I'm running out of time. She smirks and turns my book around. I was holding it upside down. Yeah. Okay. Picture you took all are also beautiful. I'm saving them. I took pictures of you, and you're saving them. So self-absorbed. I'm just acknowledging your talent. Hold on, let me load that real quick. I'm saving them too. That's my work. Shouldn't I keep a copy too? Sure, let's get these printed out someday. But now the one with both of us. I can't wait. I hope there are more opportunities for you to work with the camera. You can take a picture of me anytime. You know that's not what I meant. You're getting greedy, Eleanor. Ooh, ooh. And now we end the month again. Oh, whoops. Save. And it's May. I've reached 61% affection with Eleanor. Yay. Everyone else is so fucking low except for Victoria. Victoria can, you know, smiles. It's curly night. I sit alone thinking about the compass. Under Phoenix's guidance, I've already learned how to interpret the direction of the needle and what the various nodes mean. Unable to sleep, Phoenix walks over and sits down next to me, noticing the compass in my hand. Dost thou fret still? I nod. I've been doing what you said, searching for my true love, but I don't know. The campus has just stopped here. Can you help me, Phoenix? What does this mean? Phoenix takes the compass into her hand, studying it in silence for a moment. The compass remaineth unchanged. Its hesitation is no ill omen. It merely signifies that thou art but a step away from setting thy heart's course right. A mutual understanding must now take root. A mutual understanding? But what if I confess and she rejects me? I am no master in the affairs of the heart. Phoenix flicks her fingers. I hear a tired, grumpy groan from inside the storage room. Who did this? Smothering my face in the middle of the night. Are you trying to kill me? I accidentally burst out laughing, desperately trying to conceal it from Belle. Undisciplined yet fond of sleep. Belle storms out of her room, met with Phoenix's disdainful gaze. Phoenix, people are typically asleep at this hour. Go work if you're so bored. Be at peace, I have need of thee. Cat demon, thou who has wandered the mortal realm for untold centuries, versed in the ways of love. Enlighten Delphi. What? I give Belle a quick recap of my conversation with Phoenix. She's still sleepy and lets out a chain of yawns. Don't confess if you're not sure of her feelings. Try to gauge her thoughts before expressing your emotions. You have to wait for the right time. It won't be too late to confess then. Oh. Focus on her eyes or pay attention to how she treats you versus how she treats others. I've lived amongst mortals for many years. I've seen my fair share of couples. Their eyes are different when they're in love. This is true. Belle, you're a genius. She smugly raises her chin, mocking Phoenix. I'm not like a certain someone who still hasn't had her first kiss even though she's a billion years old. Wait, you have? I've never eaten pork, but I've seen pigs run. That's better than Phoenix, isn't it? Yes, that's incredible. Our little Belle is impressive. Flattery shan't work. Hey, Hey, boomer! That's getting a screenshot. These two can't go a day without bickering. I stopped their heated discussion. Okay, it's getting late. Let's all go to bed. Rest well, Delphi. Good night, Delphi! They're so silly. I love them. Let's go outside and let's go say hello to Eleanor again. I received a text from Eleanor early in the morning. Are you free today? Cass won 2 free movie tickets, but she's busy. Wow, she's so lucky. What movie? You can pick any genre you prefer. I'm okay with anything. What time? This afternoon. We can head out together from your apartment. I'll come find you. That is ominous, but kind of hot. This is the first time I've hung out with Eleanor in such a casual setting that doesn't involve us studying together. I start getting ready early, picking out a nice outfit, brushing my hair, and putting on some makeup. Watching a movie together. Is it a date? It's a question I'm too shy to ask out loud. I can only let it run amok in my heart. Eleanor is punctual as always, arriving outside my door right on time. When I open the door, she raises her eyebrows in surprise.
精心打扮啊，严同学。
Bro. I can't waste Cassidy's good luck.
原来只是为了不辜负小刘吗？
Why don't you take a guess? Wow. We take a taxi to the movie theater. Since it's the weekend, the place is filled with people. There are couples everywhere. Eleanor and I slide right into the place with the crowd. She doesn't seem to realize this at all, completely focused on finding the place where we can redeem the vouchers. We seem like a couple as well. Just the mere thought of it makes my ears burn. Thank goodness Eleanor doesn't notice. I'm overjoyed, but also mysteriously disappointed.
我找到了，人很多，你在这里等我，不要乱跑。
Okay.
你想看什么电影？
She patiently awaits my answer. We're gonna go with romance, because that's classic. Beautiful. Let's watch something romantic. I can't let this golden opportunity slip out of my hands. I rarely get to watch movies with someone else. Oh my god. 67! 67%. 67. Awesome.
好啊，那你可要抓牢了。
You're going to evaporate yourself. No! This is what you get for being in my fucking stream. 67. The theater is quiet. Eleanor and I pick seats towards the back near the center. Our view is unobstructed. Actually, look at my chapstick. I can hear my lips fucking smacking and it's a little annoying. Oh. Okay, we're plunged into darkness once the last light dims. The only source of light is what's being projected on the big screen. Wow. I miss watching the Utena movie, you guys. I'd watch the Utena movie with with Eleanor. We're holding hands. Awesome! Okay. At that same moment, I feel a warm hand graze past mine, then pull away. I glance towards my side, noticing Eleanor adjusting her sleeves. The watch on her wrist reflects the light on the screen. She accidentally touched my hand. In that instant, I felt the heat from her dry palm melt into mine. An affectionate feeling swells in my chest. My pinky inadvertently twitches. Ooh.
怎么了？
Her hand gently touches mine again, as if she's concerned, but also as if she's trying something. Girl, what you trying? The passion within my heart threatens to escape. I subconsciously grip Eleanor's hand. Damn! Oh, she's blushing. She chuckles. I feel like a punctured balloon. I want to retract my hand, but Eleanor has no intention of letting that happen. Yes! I'm not offended, nor do I hate the feeling. A new feeling emerges in my heart, one that I've never felt before. Eleanor. She doesn't answer. She tilts her head down, her ear close to mine. My heart sings with joy. Oh my god, she's crying! I wasn't expecting that, sorry. The romance film moves at a slow pace, establishing the atmosphere and pushing forward the relationship. There are many twists and turns. The climax of the plot is tear-jerking. The protagonists meet again after a long time. They stand in front of each other, not saying anything, but their eyes are red. My eyes get teary, and my nose gets stuffy.
你哭了？
No.
没关系，这里的确很感人。需要我帮你擦眼泪吗？
Damn, she's doing everything for me. I find a wet spot on my cheek. The tears have already spilled out. I'm not going to admit I was crying. What? I wipe my eyes with the back of my hand and mutter a sniffly reply. No, I'm not crying. Oh my fucking god, this bitch goofy as hell. I love her. The lights in the theater turn on as the credits roll. I finally return to my senses, discovering I'm resting my head on Eleanor's shoulder. She doesn't mention it at all. I didn't think anything of it when it was dark and I couldn't see anything, but now that the movie is over and the lights are back on, I feel a little self-conscious. I sit up straight, pretending nothing had happened. I grab the popcorn and our drinks, letting Eleanor know we should head out. Oh my goodness. We follow the crowd to the exit. Eleanor holds my hand like she's worried I'm a little kid who would get lost. I don't think that's how she's trying to hold your hand, girl. I make a half-hearted excuse to avoid bringing up what happened in the theater.
你觉得这部电影怎么样？
Yeah. You were watching so intently and you're still curious about my thoughts? Wanna take a guess?
我怕你看完后要和我讨论，没敢分析。我猜……猜不到，先去吃饭吧。我知道一家不错的店，应该很合你的口味，还请影评家赏个光。
The restaurant Eleanor picked is near the movie theater. This restaurant is currently celebrating its anniversary and teamed up with the theater for a lottery event. The sign advertising it is right outside the door. Anniversary giveaway. All participants have a chance of winning one super VIP movie ticket. Wow. That's what the sign reads. Eleanor, wait. I pull her back and point towards the advertisement.
什么？
What? What? Is this the lottery Cassidy entered? The prize is only for one movie ticket.
他确实赢了一张，只不过是买2送1的那张。
Buy two, get one free? I'm puzzled. Before I can ask her more questions, Eleanor cuts me off and drags me into the restaurant.
现在吃饭才是第一任务，其他小事先抛到脑后。
Eleanor asked for the fucking tickets. She asked for them! Oh my god. Achoo! I shouldn't have watched a movie. The AC here is so cold. Why did Eleanor forbid me from going to the movie theater near campus? Oh my god, this fucking bitch. She wants me all to herself. Wow. Do you feel like you've lost something? What? My hair clip, it's gone! Guess where it is? Is it at your apartment? I haven't been anywhere else today. Yeah. Oh, I left in such a hurry, I forgot. Why don't you just leave yourself behind at my place next time? Damn! What are you saying? Oh my god! I'll bring it over tomorrow. Wow. 75%. We're almost there. I would not be surprised if we finished this today. I think that'd be funny as hell. Okay, end month.
新的会长和副会长已经选出来了，接下来我会将学生会的工作全部交接完毕。
Megan's getting her chance now. Don't forget about us, VP Megan. I agree, and listening to everyone's amusing reports. Megan is still in shock. Really?
这几年你也为学生会做了很多，老师们都是看在眼里的，而且你其他方面的表现也很优异，内部投票也很顺利，大家很看好你哦。
Yay.
如果你愿意的话，提交这份申请表就好了。
She walks over and hands Megan an empty form, stopping right beside me. What are your plans for the future, Xiqie?
之前通过了一家公司面试，我已经开始实习了。
I've been seeing Xiqie around so often, I almost forgot she is graduating.
不要露出这副失落的表情，又不是异地了，至少还在同一座城市呢。而且，现在是数字时代，想要和我聊天，随时都可以哦。
So cute. She picks up her phone and waves in the air. All right. Will I never see you at school again, Xiqie?
可能还要待几天吧。不过，工作交接完之后，可能就看不到我了。
A mysterious sense of loss creeps into my heart. Megan's loud cheers become a blur. Lots of people start coming up to Iris and giving her a hug, but she simply looks at me. Before I can say anything, I look down. Megan is still going on and on about her plans for the future when we leave the room. This is great news! Let's head to the bakery. I'll treat the new vice president to some cake. Yay! I want the mango crepe one. Fine. This cake is so good. I once ordered takeout from a place that used plant-based cream, and I could tell from the first bite the texture was awful. What's wrong? Why do you look so miserable? Megan's question snaps me back to reality. I'm thinking about Xiqie. I'm fine, I'm just thinking about Xiqie. Xiqie? Xiqie, whatever. I won't get to see her at school anymore. What? You can't bear to leave her? No, that's not it. It's just when someone you're used to seeing all the time is suddenly not around anymore, you feel sad too, right? But this is just a normal part of life. Our paths cross for a brief period of time, and now we're going our separate ways. She pats me on the head and jokes. When did she get so deep? What the fuck? Okay, I'll be serious. Why aren't you saying goodbye to her with everyone else? I stab my head away, wanting to avoid this question, but she brings my attention back to her. Deep down, you want to give her a hug and properly bid her farewell, right? Bid her farewell. Nope, you're wrong. You can't lie to me. Delphi, Megan, I didn't expect to bump into you two here. What a coincidence. Cassidy! Megan immediately turns around after hearing that familiar voice. She beams.
下午好啊，没想到能在这里遇到。
Did you stalk me? No, I'm just kidding. That's so wrong. You shouldn't do that. No, it's just a coincidence. Same. Are you two buying cake as well? Yeah, Eleanor came with me to buy some books. We decided to walk around the area as well. I'm astounded. Cassidy, what books are you buying? Cassidy plops down in the seat across from us and lets out a heavy sigh. Eleanor takes a seat as well. Nothing. Cassidy, are you applying for graduate school?
父母让他去考，所以过来买点精奖题集。
I'm at a loss for words. I didn't expect the laid-back Cassidy to give in to the pressure so easily. You have plenty of time. Good luck, Cassidy. You got this. She deflates like a flat tire, depressed. Ugh, can I just not go to school? On that note, Eleanor, are you planning to apply as well?
没有，
I didn't expect Eleanor to not pursue a higher degree. Is she going to find the job? Well, she's smart and capable. She'll find an excellent job, even without a grad school degree. Eleanor chuckles, reading my mind.
我保研了。
Yes. All of us look at her with jealousy written over our faces, especially Megan and me. We worked so hard this past semester. Wow, some people really are on a different level. If jealousy were a skill, I'd already be getting my PhD. She makes frantic motions with her hands.
你们也很厉害，做到工作和学习兼顾可是很难的。我不过是将你们分散出去的精力全都投进学业里了。侥幸，侥幸。
Now that you mention it, I feel like everyone's working hard. No one has it easy. Megan notices the melancholy expression taking over my face, and out of fear that I'll say some flowery words, she hurriedly raises the glass of juice in her hand. Who cares? It's not like we're the ones graduating. A toast! Damn. I'm about to be Ocean University Student Council Vice President. A toast in my honor.
行，敬你。
Look at how proud you are. It's like you just became king. A toast. Thanks. When Cassidy raises her glass, Megan is unusually flustered, merely clinking the rim before withdrawing. Why don't we go to karaoke? Karaoke? Cassidy seems uninterested.
等下还要回去看书，可能不太方便。
I suddenly feel as though karaoke is a wonderful option. Okay, I get it. Setting is more important. Fine, I'll just force Delphi to accompany me. She tugs my arm, her grip tight. You'll stay with me, right? I nod, playing along. Of course. Traitor?
既然如此，那我们就先回去了。
Yay.
难得遇见，你们的蛋糕我也一起付了吧。
No, don't worry about it. Yeah, get home safe. Cassidy, text me when you get home. Don't leave me on red. Okay. So cute. Megan and I leave after we watch the Sea Sisters head out. I want to let out another sigh once I think about the solo performance I'll be watching for the next 2 hours. I won't ruin her mood. She can sing her heart out. Save. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna go say hello to Eleanor. When was this picture taken?
哦，这张好像是在什么国际赛事的颁奖现场，有点忘记了。不过那里有一种小吃，味道不错，有机会带你去吃。
Oh my. Oh, I see. An international competition. I nod my head, pretending to to understand, and swipe left, bringing up another picture. What about this one?
也不太记得了，
What about this?
没印象。
And this? Lame. I had Eleanor her phone back and set up to change my seat. I pout. We're supposed to be talking about your past. You don't remember 8 out of 10 pictures. Eleanor chuckles and shakes her head helplessly.
我的生活千篇一律，没什么意思。不如来聊聊你，我很想了解你。
Know more about me? What's there to know?
就算是相亲，也需要互相了解吧？怎么能只单方面审问我呢？
I mean, it could be.
所以严小姐，先自我介绍一下吧。
Why is a word like date showing up here? I let out a sigh. Fine, I'll play along. Yeah. My name is Delphi. I've been an academic genius since I was a child and an extrovert. And I'll hold back the compliments. I praise every single action I've done to the point where I'm tired of myself towards the very end. Eleanor smirks. I haughtily raise my chin. What's wrong? Have a problem?
看来严小姐对自己很满意啊。
Yes, but isn't it supposed to be a date? A win's a win, even if it's through lying.
我觉得你说的都是实话，算不上骗。严小姐，可以让我再多了解你一点吗？
I don't dare look up, terrified of meeting her burning gaze. Oh my. Instead, I awkwardly change the subject. You coward! I think you're very talented. You've won so many awards before.
谢谢你的夸奖， 我知道自己很优秀。
Eleanor says teasingly, "It would usually piss me..." Hello? Where did this come from? It would usually piss me off, but I know she's worked really hard to maintain a perfect GPA, so I play along. You're a classic example of the kid every parent wants theirs to be. You're good at everything.
也不尽然，虽然很少，但我也有表现不好或者不擅长的事情。
Are you serious? Give me an example. Eleanor is perfect in every way. It's hard for me to imagine something she'd struggle at. Bitch, you cannot be calling someone perfect right now. What the fuck?
以前还在读小学的时候，那段时间总被干扰，所以注意力不太集中。期末考试没有得满分。老师说每一张试卷都需要家长签名，我就把所有卷子都带了回去。看到试卷后，父母什么也没有说就签字了，自己倒是被搞得虚惊一场。
Elementary school was ages ago. Is this really an example of a failure? Is there nothing else?
之后就没有发生过这样的事情了。
That is wild. Who else but Eleanor?
很无聊的过去吧。
No, I think it's important and meaningful. Eleanor nods and falls silent, as if pondering my words. Oh my god, this expression is so fucking cute. I could like squish her face and like treat it like Play-Doh or something. I don't know. She's so cute. Cuteness aggression is real, you guys. Oh yeah, what did you mean when you said you were often disturbed?
大概我是突然从外地转学而来的，一开始受到了班上一些孩子的排挤。
You transferred schools?
我和小刘其实并不是父母的亲生孩子，而是被领养的。
Yeah, we technically don't know that, huh?
以前并没有接受过正规的教育，所以我们都是中途转学的。
What? Eleanor and Cassidy were adopted? I'm completely taken aback. Eleanor squeezes my hand as if she reads my mind and smiles. This is the first time Eleanor has truly let me in. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for trusting me and telling me this. That was a fucking easy choice. A hint of surprise crosses Eleanor's face, but it's quickly replaced with a sincere smile that reminds me of a flowers blooming.
我也很感谢你，愿意听我说这种事情。除了你，可能我也不会和别人说这件事了。
After that, Eleanor becomes quite talkative, telling me all about her life growing up.
我们的养父母是很优秀的人物，我的内心也有着想要成为配得上养父母的孩子的想法，不辜负他们的养育之恩。
Eleanor, your value is not relevant to the skills that you have whatsoever. Girl.
而且我觉得，他们的内心里总会希望领养回来的孩
Okay,
子
maybe I misspoke, never mind. Eleanor. She says it so naturally, as though she's long accepted her abandonment and harbors no resentment.
不过这只是我单方面的想法，养父母表面上看起来似乎并未考虑过这些。
Never mind, it's all in your head. Oh my god, Eleanor.
也因为我从小就表现出来不甘落后的一面，自然也就受到了养父母的着重培养。
Eleanor's eyes cast down.
养父母对小刘一直以来的教育很是宽松，而我当然也希望小刘快乐，希望他永远不必考虑这些。
Are you jealous of Cassidy? My voice is soft. Eleanor and Cassidy are polar opposites of each other. Maybe Eleanor is jealous of her lifestyle.
说完全不羡慕，大概也不可能。但是我本来就是这样一个人，放松不下来，而且我也会经常督促小刘，不会完全放任他自由。
Wow, such a strict sister.
为了他的安全考虑，有些条令还是必须遵守的，
For example?
都是一些关系人身安全的，比如门禁时间前一定要回家，出远门要让司机接送。
Eleanor loves Cassidy, but does Cassidy enjoy being doted upon like that? I feel uneasy remembering her comments about Eleanor.
不过小刘长大了，他自己的事情也要自己做主，而不是我替他决定。
Indeed. Everyone matures eventually. She can occasionally lend you a hand as well.
是啊，可是我的生活里，有些事注定不能和他分享。
Not even with your own sister? Oh,
就算是亲姐妹， 也未必能够相互理解。何况，有些东西，只有我一人知道比较好。
Her gaze wanders off into the distance. Her voice grows softer and softer. That sounds scary. Eleanor looks at me with a smile.
还想继续听下去吗？
You're not going to say something creepy, are you? She mysteriously whispers in my ear. Hold on. I'll put both of my earbuds on. Okay.
严同学刚才害怕的瞪大了眼睛，好像小鹿一样啊。
Yay! Oh my god! Freyan Predator! I'm just a little deer! Ooh! And you're just the predator! Ooh! Ooh! Bats my eyelashes, twirls my hair, and kicks my feet! Eleanor's breath makes me ticklish and enrages me. What? She, however, is completely relaxed, as if the words she just spoken are like tumbleweeds in the desert, flying away with the wind. I have no intention of telling her everything. She has her own secrets as well. I can sense she doesn't want to continue talking about this. It's not my place to ask, so I stop.
改天要跟我聊聊你的事情，休想像今天一样蒙混过关。
Oh. Okay, I'll tell you everything about my life growing up. Just promise me you won't laugh. Yay, we did it. Actually, no, hold on. Talk more with Eleanor. Thoughts on my progress? What's that? Potatoes and beef. You can't tell? The color is so subtle. I can sense the implication behind those words. You saw right through me. Did you forget to add water? I don't really know how to cook. Oh, pleading face. I followed each and every step. Why did it end up such a disaster? You can't go entirely by the book, genius. Do you understand the term appropriate amount? You're taking joy in my suffering, aren't you? I'll teach you next time. Okay, I'll have to rely on you for this as well, Miss Yan. Oh, whoops. Let's end the month. It's July. Oh, wait, what's the affection meter at? 86. We're almost there. What time is it? 11:46. Shit, we can keep going. Let me save. Okay, apartments. During the weekend, Eleanor and I decided to visit a viral shop. We walked on the newly constructed sidewalk. It's a smooth surface, comfortable to walk down, but... Ah!
小心！
Oh. I lurched forward, accidentally tripping over my own feet. Thank goodness Eleanor reacted in time and caught me.
走路当心，别摔倒了。
What if I fall in love with... What if I fall into you, Eleanor? Does that change? Does that change it? I smile bitterly. The last few days have been a complete disaster. They include, but are not limited to, events such as toppling over a shelf with a loose screw while looking for my package, picking up my pen from underneath my desk and then slamming my head into the desk. These events add on, and sorry, give me a moment. Thank you for waiting. All right. These events add on top of the other. I'm covered with bruises after this series of unlucky events. I've been so unlucky recently. Everything bad keeps happening to me.
怎么说？
I I recount the recent events. Towards the very end, I found myself confused. Nothing goes right when you're unlucky. A few days ago, I was finishing the last slide of my PowerPoint when the entire building just loses power. Thankfully, an older version of the PowerPoint got saved, so I didn't lose much content. Otherwise, I would have died on the spot.
这么严重？这种情况持续多久了？
Since last week, but it's all just tiny things. However, add them all together and it's a pain. Laugh if you want, but I can be a little superstitious. All this is making me wonder if I've been cursed.
没什么可笑的，我
Midway through her sentence, she stops and turns around, asking me about my circumstances.
最近你家里有没有多出什
Velvet,
么东西，
welcome
或
in!
者来了什么客人？家中的布局有没有变过？
Welcome in. Sorry, give me a moment. Hi, Velvet, welcome in. Thank you for the care package. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're doing good today. This is a very interesting early morning stream. I don't usually do morning streams, but I figured I'd do it instead of a late stream. Hello. Hi. Sorry, give me a moment. Okay. Hi, hope I'm doing good today. Right. I already read that.
如果你不介意，我可以去你家一趟，看看是不是有脏东西。
Oh, I need to show this. We've made significant progress. We are 86% affection right now, and 18% of a very hidden gauge. I think maybe it's a possessive or something adjacent kind of meter. I was just venting. I didn't expect her to say such words, especially knowing how much of a science person she is. I'm surprised you know all of this. I'm surprised you know all of this.
只了解过皮毛，偶尔消遣时会看看这类书。
Wow. I thought you didn't believe in this kind of stuff and that you were going to tell me it's all in my head.
科学之外，尚有很多领域值得发掘。我没有看得那么绝对。如果你相信我，带我去你家看看吧。
I'm not as distracted as I typically am. Maybe it's because of my chat with Eleanor. My heart leaps with joy, thinking about her concern for my safety. The following day, I invite Eleanor over. I open the door, welcoming Eleanor in. However, she completely stops just one step in. What happened? Her face pales, staring at the corner of my room. Her expression has me panicking, and I follow her gaze. There's nothing in there? Did you see something? Eleanor's expression is solemn. She silently reaches for a talisman.
一些小麻烦而已。我带了镇宅符，等下你把它贴在门上，用不了多久，你的霉运就会慢慢消散。
A home protecting talisman? She knows a lot about this. So is my apartment really cursed? Eleanor is silent for a long time before she lets out a long sigh. She meets my eyes, her gaze firm.
不过不用担心，符纸会发挥作用的。
Any other person in my position would laugh it off as a joke. But I know the world is darker than it seems. I easily accept her words. Phoenix and Belle both haven't been home recently. Some sort of curse has slipped into my home. I still can't believe you know so much about this. It's unbelievable.
以前接触过而已，毕竟和你有关，我当然要做好万全的准备，总不能自告奋勇后草草收尾吧。
Ugh, Eleanor, the love of my heart. Master, I leave my life in your hands.
好了，别贫嘴了。
Talisman. She hands me a yellow talisman. I cast my eyes over it, not really understanding all the complicated runes.
把这个贴在你家门上，之后就不会有事了。
Yay. Master, you're incredible. I'll follow your every order.
这么相信我？不过之后再出事，还是得请专业的修道之人来看看。
Thank you so much, Eleanor. I know a couple of people in the field, so I'll ask them when they have time.
你平时也要多注意，宁可信其有， 不可星期五。
Eleanor gives me a few tips regarding the layout of my room and even helps me rearrange my vases. I listen attentively, even taking a few notes. Thank you, Master Eleanor. Be careful on your way home.
你也是，拜拜。
I'm already home. I watch Eleanor walk away. About to head back inside when two excited faces exit the elevator. Eleanor really like, this shit ain't real. It'll be fine. Fuck, you actually have one in the damn house? Literally. We're back.
姐姐，你看我给你带来什么好吃的，快让我进去。
You're back.
姐姐，这是什么东西啊？
Nix's attention diverts to my front door. I follow her intense gaze. My friend gave me a home protection talisman. She told me it gets rid of it. Why am I having a hard time? She told me it gets rid of curses.
可是这张符明显没什么效果呀，一张废纸而已，就这么乱贴，可能还适得其反哦。
Nix, I do not trust you.
最好还是撕掉吧。
Really? You know about Taoism?
都是互通的嘛，略懂而已。
Strange. Why is she saying the opposite of Eleanor? Bro! Oh my god. We're really doing this. We're really doing this. Okay. It's night. The moonlight is dim and the wind is low. The talisman she'd stuck on Delphi's door with her very own hands is slowly fading, a faint and ominous red beginning to surface. A few moments later, it can no longer support itself. It falls to the ground, becoming a piece of garbage swept away by the wind, disappearing into the dark hallway. It's silent. There's no one around. But right now, the doorbell suddenly rings, interrupting the stillness of the night. Nick got the soul of a white woman. Maybe a little bit. She hears a familiar footstep inside the room. The girl yawns, walking to her door. No. Eleanor struggles, but no words come out of her mouth. Oh, it's a nightmare. From the cat's eyes, she can see the girl's expression change from suspicion to fear, as though she just saw something indescribable. Open the door. Open the door. A cold whisper shimmies through the cracks, slithering in with the wind, squeezing into her eardrums. No, don't open it! Eleanor shouts, but she can only watch as she turns the knob. Don't! Her eyes fly open. She pants, gasping for air, her chest squeezing. Sorry, I'm staring at something very important here. I love boobs. I love big titties, you know? But, there is truly something beautiful and maybe a little bit also equally as erotic than... There's nothing erotic about a flat chest. Thank you. Oh my god. This is beautiful. She squints for a while, adjusting to the darkness in front of her. The familiar setting slowly brings her back to reality.
原来这是一场梦，还好。
It's not a dream.
我刚想去找你们呢，这就自己送上门来了。
The black mist from her dream gathers in front of her. She instinctively looks away. You're scared. The creepy laugh echoes in the room. Her brow furrows. Sorry. Doom, pain, disaster. You're only relying on a negligible amount of love. And you think that'll free you from your tragic fate? This is all your fault, Eleanor.
闭嘴！
You will only hurt her. The wretched voice comes to a halting stop. The talisman in her palm emits a strong glow, binding the cocky spirit in place. This is a protective talisman that a talented master had given to her in the past. It's been the most effective weapon she's owned for handling these resentful spirits. The black mist doesn't fight. It vanishes. Eleanor knows very well that one day they'll return. Tonight, the moonlight is the same, and the galaxy remains unchanged. Yet she still can't fall back asleep. Well, drama! Has the talisman made things better? Yeah, I feel so much more relaxed. My mind is as clear as a summer's day. A little over-exaggerative. I'm just playing along. But if the talisman is truly that powerful, will it stop my good luck as well? You're very imaginative. Do you feel like it's stopped your good luck? Aren't you still at my side? No, god damn it. I don't think so. Okay, it literally does not matter. Actually, hold on. Aren't you still by my side? Maybe I'm the one who's hard to defeat. Don't remove it if you don't have to. Got it? Okay. Text me if there's anything else. Get some rest. Okay. We end the month. Dia, welcome in! And so, welcome in, Raiders! Hi! What were you playing? Welcome in, Dia. Welcome in, Georgie. Welcome in, Lochno. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Also for coming in with a ring. Let me go ahead and get you that shout out. Jester of Diamonds. There. Welcome, innovators. If you don't know who I am, my name is Delphinium. Call me Delphi for short. I like to stream a variety of things ranging from art and video games. If you like what you like and like what you see, please go ahead and drop a follow. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy your stay. We're playing Love Curse. This is a girls' love visual novel. I'm making progress. I'm almost done. But yeah. Playing Solstice, the quest for the Staff of Demnos, an NES puzzle platforming game. Super difficult, game overed a ton, but neat. Nice! I'm glad you're able to still persevere in spite of the game overs. Older games are very kind of scary. But I'm glad you did enjoy it for the most part. And I hope that you get used to it, or that you know, you play a game that, you know, is maybe a little more, not quite as difficult, I should say. The title screen music is really good, and the wizard on the box is super buff. Hell yeah. Buff wizard. If you need to raid or run for whatever reason, please go ahead and feel free to do so. You yourself are your first and almost priority, and I know that for some of you guys are in a completely different time zone. For me right now, it is morning. I'm sure for some of you, it is probably close to nighttime, or maybe late afternoon. I'm not sure. Pushing boxes into goblins so you can then stand on the boxes they walk around is a recurring mechanic. Interesting! Very, very interesting. Oh, I guess that does make sense in some way. There's not much they could probably do for platforming on an NES. Gotta ready to run, enjoy the whipping. Thank you! You have a good rest of your days or evening. And I will do my best to take care of your community. Thank you so much. Alright, back to this. I am currently romancing a young lady named Eleanor. This is her, Eleanor. She's the one with the black hair and the wolf cut question mark. I love her. We're almost there. We're at like 94% affection. This is crazy. We're almost done. I invited Eleanor to come visit my apartment over the weekend. It's early in the morning. I'm not even done with breakfast when I hear my doorbell ring. You're here!
想早点见到你。
My apartment's not going to disappear if you're late. Eleanor says, yet she has no intention of taking my seat. Instead, she looks around the room. Maybe it's because my apartment is cursed? Last time Eleanor was here, she gave me a home-protecting talisman, which Nixie called useless. I asked Phoenix when she returned. She doesn't say much, instead of reciting a spell and reporting back that she'd cleansed my home. She moved the talisman Eleanor had left. Eleanor was right. My home really was cursed. After that, I let Eleanor know a summary of what happened. I told her an old friend had helped me cleanse my home, so everything's fine now.
你那2个朋友呢？上次来就没见到他们。
One's not up yet, and the other already went outside. She hands me a paper bag that's about to overflow. I open it up. It's filled with sweets.
喏，见面礼。
Oh! Before I can thank her, I heard the sound of slippers.
这位是你朋友？
I turn around. Belle groggily rubs her eyes, standing in the doorway. Why are you up so early? Huh? Is that... Jianghe? What? What? Wait. Belle's voice rises, shouting out a name I've never heard before. Eleanor's face pales. The two of them stand there stiffly, the atmosphere suddenly tense. I feel uneasy, so... I want to know who... Jianghe. Probably Jianghe. Smooth things over. Oh, there we go. Belle, her name is Eleanor. You must have the wrong person. Who's Jianghe? Is that a friend of yours? Belle's eyebrows furrow. I've never seen just such an uneasy expression on her face before. What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. It's right across...
谁？
Who? Oh my god. What are you talking about, Belle? Right across is... Nixie? I'm returning to my room. Eleanor's breathing grows labored and sweat drips down her forehead. Her gaze is ice cold.
你是故意引我来的吗？
No! Oh my god. Huh?
没什么。
Eleanor looks down and mutters. Something's wrong. The shocked Belle and the frosty, interrogative Eleanor both leave me terrified. This is all because of that name Belle said. Jianghe. What does this name signify? What about this name has the two of them acting so weirdly? My heart races. I don't have time to figure out the entire story. Both of them are unstable, so I should try to calm them down first. Eleanor, are you okay? Eleanor? I call her name repeatedly, but she doesn't respond. She stands there like a statue, her brows furrowed, as though she suddenly wandered into an unknown world. I suddenly feel an intense panic, as if something unpredictable and uncontrollable is taking root. I've never seen Eleanor like this before. She's always so prepared and ready, unlike her current lost self. This scene shakes me to my core. I sharply inhale, ready to comfort her again. Eleanor suddenly looks up, emotionless. She stares intensely at me. Her eyes are a mixture of pain, guilt, and self-loathing. Countless emotions mixed together, so complex I can't dissect them.
抱歉，
Oop,
我
sorry.
可能没办法继续待在这里了。我要走了。
Everything happened so fast. She only arrived a few minutes ago, and now I shout. Yeah, it was to get her here, but to give us back shots, not this. That's what I'm saying! Bill had to come out of fucking here, bruh. Man. Anyways, I'm gonna grab her hand. Oh! I don't know what came over me, but but before Eleanor can leave, I race forward, grabbing her hand. Did you see it? I'm scared! Her warm touch doesn't linger for long. She shakes my hand off. Fuck! I guess it doesn't matter. I stand there, confused and dazed, staring at my hand. My voice chokes. Eleanor has never treated me so coldly before. I tell myself repeatedly that it's fine, that she's just in a bad mood. I shouldn't cry, but the more I think about it, the more my eyes burn. She doesn't even look back at me. She stands there and hesitates before leaving me with a few comforting words.
抱歉，下次再见吧。
After that, she leaves. I'm left standing there, alone. The door slams shut and the apartment falls into silence. Belle knows she did something wrong. She plays with her shirt, nervous. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, but she... What was it again? Jianghe? The name reminds me of that entire mess. I can't help but feel annoyed and wronged. So who's this Jianghe? I can't say. Belle straightens her posture, her expression serious as she shakes her head. Why did you call Eleanor Jianghe? Do they look similar? Everything that happened leaves me a stumbling mess. I feel exhausted, even though I just woke up. Elle and I were supposed to study. How did it come to this? The two people that caused this debacle both refuse to explain. I feel powerless and slightly enraged. Belle, what happened between you and Eleanor? Why won't you tell me? Nothing happened between us. It's between you and... Oh, I don't want to keep this from you, but now's not the time. I promise I won't hurt you, so don't be mad. I can't make this decision on my own. We have to at least wait until Phoenix is back and discuss this amongst the three of us. But I might have scared your friend. I'll apologize to her next time. My heart is full of resentment, yet there's no avenue for me to express those feelings. From what Belle is saying, I can tell that whatever she's hiding involves me. Why don't I know anything about this if it involves me? This feeling of powerlessness has surrounded me ever since Phoenix saved me from that car crash. I'm just an average person. I can't do much else than convince myself to stay positive. Belle was very adamant about not telling me. I'm not getting an answer out of her. I returned to my room, passing by the dining table, noticing Eleanor's gift. One of the Mount Moose cakes was lying there in a transparent box wrapped by bright, colorful ribbons. Someone accidentally bumped into it. Cream drips down the box, making a mess. Jianghe. This was a mysterious name she'd never heard before, but why did her heart and soul start violently trembling when she heard it? Eleanor's mind is a mess. She's never been unable to control herself, and her only solution was to leave Delphi's apartment as fast as possible. When she saw Delphi's lonely eyes, she knew she should have stayed. Would it have been better to stay? But why is it that every time she sees her, an inexplicable sense of guilt rises in her chest? In a daze, Eleanor finds herself back home before realizing it. Cassidy's not there. The place is so silent, it's scary. Thoughts whirl around in her head like an endless cesspool, fragmented memories swimming about, crying for her attention. So that cream line is a metaphor for what she's gonna do if Belle could keep her mouth shut. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Where was I? Crying for attention. But when she tries to grab onto those memories, they shatter into tiny pieces and get swept away by the waves, bound to a fate of endless roaming.
那时候，那个女孩，她的朋友，冲着我喊出来一个奇怪的名字，江河。
Oh, right, Jianghe. Eleanor softly repeats this name. She's not sure what it necessarily means, yet it's consumed her mind. It's as though this name has been lurking within herself for a long time, only emerging today. Her head is pounding. Something's trying to break free of its shackles. Jianghe, my friend, understand these words. A sealed letter swims in the sea of her memories, yet she only remembers the parting words that person had left behind. The moon wanes, yet fills another day. The sword breaks, leaving behind a trail of frost. Light doesn't vanish forever during the night, so why fear dying in glory? Everything feels like a blur, like the dimly lit street lamp she's driving by. No matter how far she runs, she'll never catch up. You're not taking your lesbian off. Your lesbian O'Toole. Welcome in, Marzo. Hi. Sorry. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day today. We're gonna probably be ending stream soon. I might record the ending from here on out and see what happens. Because I'm not supposed to show any I'm not supposed to show any of the route endings, unfortunately. So yeah, and it's also like 12, and I'm gonna have to get going soon. Where was I? Everything feels like a blur, like the dimly lit street lamp she's driving by. No matter how far she runs, she'll never catch up. But you're gonna leave work in like 40 minutes. You're so stoked. I'm so excited. We get to hang out. A surge of memories drowns her. She feels her chest pounding, as if it's violently reminding her to search, to capture these fleeting memories. How stream? Stream is good. It's chillin'. I've never done an early morning stream. I think it's actually been like 3.5 years since I've done that. Actually, no, it's been 4 years exactly. But stream is good. Having a good time, getting through the story, having a time, being a fucking Zoomer and making 6-7 jokes. Smiles. But it's been chill. Her heart tightens with fear and resentment every time she recalls those shattered fragments. Heck yeah. Why did she make that decision on her own? Hold on. Why did she proceed knowing the danger ahead?
Fu Guang.
Oh. This strange name unintentionally slips out of her mouth. Eleanor sees her. She looks exactly the same as Delphi, yet her expression is more determined and her temperament is more composed. It's you, Fu Guang. See it? Sorry. The Fu Guang from her memory stares at her softly, her gaze making Eleanor want to escape. She stands there unmoving, silent and expressionless. Eleanor wants to grab her hand, but to no avail. The hem of Fu Guang's clothes slipped through her fingers like thin air. Oh. Entranced, she watches as Fu Guang weakly collapses like a willow tree into a pool of her own blood. She slowly closes her eyes. Her uncontrollable rage suddenly dissipates into thin air. All that remains are endless feelings of guilt and remorse. The scene is a nightmare that haunts her week after week in the dead of night. Hi Ninja, welcome in. She feels a dagger stabbing into her heart. She wants to repent, wants to keep Delphi by her side forever. She should have known. This had happened 1,000 years ago, and the person standing in front of her is the Delphi from her previous life. Yes! We're doing that reincarnation shit! Let's fucking go, bitch! Delphi used to be called Fu Guang. Countless memories belonging to Jiang He return to her. Endless yearning comes back with these dusty memories. Oh, meow. Wait, she looks like a... Wait, sorry, hold on. You guys, hold on. Where's the browser? Hold on, she looks like a character. She looks like a character. She looks like a Rivers 1999 character. It used to be a Xianxia protag. Oh my god, who could have thunk? Oh my god, where is she? Where is she? Hold on, sorry. I'm like searching. I don't remember her name. Actually, she does look like a guy from the same event. It's the hair mostly, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, where is she? Where are you, my queen? No, I don't own her in Rivers 1999, unfortunately. Paper Heron, I think. Let's see if there's anyone else. No, okay. Give me a moment. And then browser. Oh, sorry. Give me a moment. So this is Paper Heron. Definitely doesn't really look like her. If anything, she probably looks like him. It's the fucking hair. And like the asymmetrical clothing. I think they both have it though. Yeah, they both do. She also kind of looks like... Oh, I know exactly who she looks... I know who else she looks like. Hold on. Oh my god, where is he? My beloved Prince of Lanling. Where are you, Prince of Lanling FGO, you beautiful feminine bitch. I'm going to give you I'm going to give you estrogen. I'm force feminizing you in my brain. Hi, Sing, welcome in. China had insane estrogen 1,000 years ago before the world had basic estrogen. Kimi writers there are 99 characters on the screen. Hi. I. Ah! Funnily enough, it's all the Chinese characters. It's like, damn, it's the vibe, Your Honor. Hi, welcome in. Hi. Oh, them. Yeah. Like, was it? No, sorry, it was Paper Heron and then a guy. Hold on, I should have the thing in my history. Hegwang, sorry. Hegwang has like the hair and then like, yeah, you know. Oh, she's crying. Oh, she's so beautiful. Dweeb cop, yes. Oh, look at her tears. She's beautiful. I want her to cry. I want to keep seeing her crying. But anyways, we must continue. She sees herself arrive at Fu Guang's home, clutching a letter tightly in her trembling hands. The pain stabs her like a dagger, every word piercing into her chest.
为什么要抛下我，独自去面对这一切？
An earth-shattering grief engulfs her. She wants to ask the person in her memories why. Why were you so cruel?
我是怎么了？
Or she killed her. Drama. Depart forever is normal for those who exercise demons. What? But why does it hurt so much this time? It's such an unbearable, entrenched pain. How's the status of a best friend enough to accommodate this? A low chuckle emerges from her throat. She finally understands.
原来如此，原来如此。
Every drop of ink filled with remorse was because of yearning. The voice and features of her old friend linger in her heart because of yearning. This entire life she spent wandering about in a desperate plight has unified and returned in the end. Her heart calm, her dreams existent, all because of yearning. This is what yearning does to lesbians.
浮光，为什么直到你死后我才发现，比起作为朋友扶持着你，我更希望的是，你能够永远留在我身边。
Yearning is one of the strongest forces of the world. That is true also. That is very, very true. Yearning is I think yearning is up there with like vengeance or revenge in how intensely yearning can feel. Like I remember when I was yearning, I was yearning so fucking bad that I got sick. Dead ass. It was fucking insane. I never thought that could happen. But it did. It did. It is very engulfing. I'll turn my fan on. It's kind of warm in here. Oh! I keep dropping my glass. Oh my god. It hasn't broken yet, thankfully. The thing that yearning has in common with revenge is that your desire isn't fully realized and that festers over time. Exactly. Exactly. The letters from the past are scattered around her. Something in her brain seems to click. She begins frantically gathering those traces of the past. She stubbornly clutches the letter as though her fingers are grasping the last corner of her old friend's shirt.
如果我当时不曾建议你用强力之术封印师妹，不，如果我当时直接带走你，你也不至于落得这般魂飞魄散的下场。
Oh my god, the trauma. The ink is gradually smudged by her tears. Her sight becomes blurry, unable to make out the words. Jiang He stows it away. She doesn't want her tears to destroy the last proof she has of her communication with Fu Guang. Her body slowly dissipates, disappearing into the world with the infinite dust surrounding her. More memories pour into her brain, the chaotic scenes overlapping and distorting nonstop. Sometimes the woman smiles, sometimes she hears mutters, sometimes it turns into a scene of bloodshed, Nightmares plagued Young-He for the rest of her life. Guilt, fury, and terror. These emotions also inflict Eleanor's chest. Eleanor awakens, her heart violently pounding. She scrambles to pick up her phone, but once she unlocks it and opens up her conversation with Delphi, she hesitates again. Don't hesitate! Karma keeps track. It is almost impossible to go against fate. Acting rashly might harm her instead. She thinks of Delphi's face. If that face ends up as pale as Fu Guang's was when she died.
都是我的错，我不能再失去你了。
Hey, so how's that meter going? Oh, it's 38. Very cool. Very interesting. Noted. Her feelings towards Delphi have never been clearer. She now understands why she feels a strange sense of familiarity whenever she's around Delphi. Only one question remains.
那个女孩究竟是谁？
She wouldn't have remembered her past life if it weren't for that girl who called her Jianghe.
不管是谁，不管发生了什么，如果妨碍了我的目的，就
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I asked Phoenix about Eleanor's sudden outburst, but she also refuses to answer my question. This makes me conclude that the answer is likely related to my curse. After that day, Eleanor and I both avoid talking about what happened, pretending like everything's normal, like nothing ever happened. But deep down, we both know something has changed. Eleanor doesn't have any plans today, so she's walking me home. We talk like usual, our conversation getting rid of all the exhaustion and fatigue from attending a full day worth of lectures. I reluctantly let go of Eleanor's hand once we arrive downstairs. Oh. Well, I guess it's goodbye. I should head upstairs. Eleanor doesn't say anything. She warmly looks at me, unwilling to let go. My face flushes. This is exactly like scenes from the romantic TV shows I watch, where they kiss before saying goodbye.
脸怎么红了？难道你？
As though she's read my mind, she teases me, moving closer and closer. Okay, fine, I'll put on my earbud.
姐姐，
A crisp shout interrupts both of us, shattering this dreamy moment. Eleanor and I immediately move away from each other. I follow the voice and spot Nyx waving at me at a short distance away. Once Eleanor spots Nyx, her grip on my hand tightens. Nyx walks forward, beaming, and then looks at Eleanor.
这是你朋友吗？
这是
Oh my god! These two have clearly met before, yet they're pretending not to know each other. Both of them stare at me. I'm gonna introduce Eleanor first, thank you. This is affection with Eleanor reaches 100, yay. This is Eleanor, one of my best friends. She's walking me home. Eleanor lightly smiles, ignoring Nyx's intense stare, and wraps her arm around my shoulders. Aww.
你好，我是思觉。
Nyx begrudgingly greets Eleanor.
说的这么亲密，我都快要误会了。所以，你只是姐姐的朋友，对吧？
Nyx, I don't want to hear it from you when you're at 9% affection. Shut the fuck up. They bicker back and forth. The atmosphere is so tense you could cut the air with a knife. Neither one of them refuses to let up on the other. I'm stuck in the middle, my palms dripping with sweat. Eleanor, this is my neighbor, Nyxia.
夏赤梅，
Eleanor laughs coldly.
赤梅，你倒是阴魂不散。
Oh, her expression is icy and her tone is unfriendly. It feels like they're about to get into a fight. Nixie, do you two know each other? This again. Why this strange attitude? What is Eleanor hiding from me? What qualms does she have with Nyx? Now that I think about it, Nyx has always been acting quite weird. Looking back, Nyx and Phoenix's interactions were also off-putting. Eleanor doesn't continue fighting with Nyx. She grabs my wrist.
不用管他了，朱雀应该在家里吧？我送你上楼。
How does Eleanor know Phoenix? My mind fills with questions. Wait, Eleanor!
姐姐，小心啊！
Eleanor, slow down! She drags me upstairs with no explanation and pushes the door open. She marches towards Phoenix, who's currently making tea in the living room. Eleanor, what's wrong?
你先回房间里好吗？我有点事情，想单独跟朱雀聊聊。
Eleanor's expression is serious, but also pleading. My heart anxiously pounds against my chest. Is it related to me?
能让你知道的，我们会告诉你的，好吗？
I trust you. Okay, I trust you, Eleanor. Doubt crossed my mind, but I choose to trust her. Eleanor lets out a sigh of relief. She lifts her hand, wanting to brush her fingers against my hair, but pauses midway, instead pushing a strand behind my ear.
谢谢你愿意相信我，以后我一定会告诉你一切。
Phoenix, Eleanor has a question for you. Are you free? Yes, I shall answer all her questions as best I may. She doth wish for thee to return. Thou shouldst listen to her. I return to my room alone and shut the door. Their voices become muffled. Jianghe, thou art come at last.
好久不见，朱雀。
T. Eleanor frowns when she notices Phoenix's unruffled look. She glances towards Delphi's door and lowers her volume.
你既然清楚，就给我一个你明知故犯的理由。
T. Oh my god.
如今魑魅再次出现，你为什么不阻拦他们相见？你如今究竟站在哪个阵营？
1,000 years have passed, yet my resolve to guard my master hath never wavered, nor need I prove it now. As for Chimei, the master of that family hath spoken, and I cannot interfere. Yet there is no harm in revealing this much. Chimei is her predestined fate. The knot that is tied must by its own hand be loosened. Those who dare to meddle shall suffer grievous consequences. Eleanor laughs coldly, raising her voice.
好一个家主受益，不过是坑他人之慨罢了。假如他因你们的大计丧命，
Oh shit, sorry. I'm gonna put those on auto if I keep this up. Phoenix is solemn, her eyes are steady. A soul scattered across the earth, both earth and firmament, there is no harm in nurturing it anew.
你竟敢这样说！
Eleanor's expression tightens. She clenches her fist, desperately trying to contain her anger. Her fingernails leave indents in her palms. Phoenix watches her, sipping her tea. The master has her reasons, and I shall obey. Yet, Jianghe, thy past life hath ended. 'Tis a pity the cat demon spoke, but one word too many, drawing thee back to thy obsession. Wilt thou be shackled by a life long gone?
原来那个小丽是那只猫妖，她身边的威胁又多一重，不能放任。从今往后，我必须让她时刻在我身边。
I'm wondering if this.
寸步不移。
I'm wondering if this is. I think this is. This might be going towards a bad ending. How art thou different from Chimei in thy obstinacy? Eleanor's breath stagnates. She looks up. Phoenix calmly meets her gaze, her eyes clear as day, showing her intent. Different from Chimei? The Chimei from 1,000 years ago and today's Nixia merge in Eleanor's head. They're both coquettish and irritating. Jianghe, thou hast returned as Eleanor. Why dost thou dwell still upon the past? Karma spins its wheel with no need for mortal design. With no heed for mortal design. Thou knowest well the price of a defying fate.
不劳你挂心。
I sit in my chair, my thoughts running amok. I'm still as lost and confused as ever. Why do they keep hiding things from me? They all know something, yet I'm sitting here like an idiot. I'm stuck here by myself, waiting for them to discuss my fate. A knock resonates through my room. It seems like they're done talking. I stand up, gently pushing the door open. Phoenix is as calm as ever, yet Eleanor's eyes are faintly red. She sharply inhales once she sees me. Eleanor, what happened?
没什么，我要走了。送送我好吗？
Okay, I will. Even though I'm feeling low, my brain is still full of unanswered questions. Seeing Eleanor's red eyes makes the ache in my chest worse. Oh, they're sad. I walk Eleanor downstairs. Both of us have individual matters plaguing our minds. We fall into silence. Eleanor glances back as if sensing the question swimming through my head. Why?
虽然我们相处的时间不算长，我却一直把你当成很亲近的人。
Her abrupt speech leaves me stunned. That eerie feeling of familiarity once again creeps into my chest. My heart. There are countless times where her close proximity has awakened an indistinct feeling in my heart. When we're side by side, when our eyes lock, when we hold hands. Me too.
而每当看到你身边出现其他人，我都会感到略微不快。
My heart skips a beat. Her words have many implications, and I'm unsure of what she's attempting to express.
这都是因为
Eleanor pauses, her expression serious. I'm entranced by the piercing golden color of her eyes. Our sudden close proximity leaves me breathless.
因为我喜欢你。任谁看到喜欢的人身边出现了其他亲近的人，都会嫉妒的。
Chad, I think we might be getting a bad ending. I'm scared. A crush? Eleanor has a crush on me? Now faced with her sudden confession, my mind draws a blank. When did this start? Was it when we studied together in the library? Or was it when we set up fireworks together on New Year's? No, it's always been there. I revisit the memories I've recently shared with Eleanor. The lingering sourness and confusion that had been clouding my heart suddenly dissipate into thin air, leaving behind a sense of clarity that illuminates the feelings buried within me. My heart thumps. Do I like Eleanor as well? I look into Eleanor's eyes. Her emotions surged like a blazing fire. I'm certain they're genuine, but deep down, I also notice a hint of sadness. Eleanor, are you okay? Did something go wrong when you were talking with Phoenix?
不是，是我最近做了一个梦，梦里你陷入了危险，可我却没能保护你。醒来以后，我发现我无法忍受你不在我身边，和我交往，好吗？
Wait, my chest kind of dying. Wait, my heart skipped a beat. Wait, Eleanor. Oh my god. What a cute little puppy. So it's because of a dream. Eleanor cuts me off, knowing what I'm about to say.
不是这样的，不是因为梦，是因为我喜欢你，我想陪在你身边。从我们一直以来的相处中，你应该也能感受
Imagine if
到。
I said no.
我想，你并不讨厌我，甚至可能也喜欢我，是吗？
Eleanor reads me like an open book, or perhaps she saw through me ages ago. I slowly nod my head, meeting her gaze. Eleanor, I like you too. She beams, radiant like the sun.
既然我们两情相悦，和我交往吧。
Yes. Eleanor lets out a sigh of relief after I agree. We don't say anything else. She just keeps staring at me with those golden orbs of hers. It goes on for so long that I grow a tad bit unsettled. I gently remind her. Eleanor?
我一定会保护好你的。
It's okay, Eleanor. It was just a nightmare. Don't be so anxious, alright? Eleanor slightly smiles and nods, but I can tell it's forced.
好了，就送到这里吧。时候不早了，你快上楼吧。有什么事情记得联系我，不管是电话还是短信，我都随叫随到。
I stand there, watching her disappear into the distance. Her abrupt confession leaves me filled with doubt. I was not at all immersed in the romantic atmosphere. What did Eleanor talk about with Phoenix? She promised to tell me what she could, yet she ended up saying nothing. And then she ended up confessing her feelings for me after a discussion with Phoenix. What happened between those two? Is there a connection I don't know about? Yes. Eleanor, what's on your mind? Man, this shit about to get mad fucked up. Are you home? A knock comes from outside the door. I quickly collect myself. Yeah, come in, Cassidy. Cassidy walks in holding a few snacks. I assume they're for me. You didn't eat dinner. I got worried and brought you some snacks. A few days ago.
你搬到我家来吧。
Oh my god. Why?
只有待在我身边，我才能时时刻刻确认你是安全的。
You know what? I'll send for your girl and she's gone. The girl. Oh man. I'm about to speak, but Eleanor cuts me off.
这些天，我一直在做同一个梦，就是那个不断失去你的梦。每次惊醒，我都想第一时间确认你的安全，可是你不在我身边。因为这个，我已经失眠了好几天。
You love your failed girl. You think she just needs a baby girl to lock in for it? True. Her eyes are bloodshot. I can see the bags underneath her eyes. My heart softens, worried for her, and I exhale. Okay, Eleanor. I'll move in with you. Oh my god, they're moving way too fast. Oh my god. And with that, I quickly moved into her apartment. I protested against this, but Eleanor has me sleeping in her room. She takes the couch for herself. Coward. I let out a sigh, staring at my suitcase in such an unfamiliar room. What does Eleanor have nightmares about? Why won't she tell me? Are you thinking about my sister? I snap back to reality. Cassidy pushes the snacks towards me. I nod. Oh fuck, wait, I did look at the time. Okay. Sorry, this is gonna be a cliffhanger. We're gonna call it here for now, and I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Ooh, there's so many people. A lot of people that are up. Let's raid into Poe. I don't think I've ever had much of an opportunity to raid into Poe that often, so we're gonna raid into her. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining today. I appreciate it. I know this is a very different kind of stream because I was up pretty early, like 10:30 or so. But we're gonna call it quits here for now. We're like at the 2-hour 30-minute mark, so honestly this is pretty good progress. We'll pick it up next Thursday at the normal time, not at the late time that I did. If you guys want updates and stuff, check out my Blue Sky and Twitter depending on where you're at and where you're most active. I am active on both for about the equal amount, really. It's the same. Our raid message is gonna be Yearning hurts the soul raid. Because I think it's funny. Throw in whatever emotes y'all want, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for our art stream. I will be working on my cute little art fight card and probably maybe start on that. We'll see. We'll see how long it is. My wrist and elbows are feeling okay, but I do want to take my time with some stuff. So yeah, thank you for joining. Once again, we're gonna go be raiding. We're gonna be going to go raid Poe. Make sure to check our rules, be nice, and have a good time. I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.